Good morning. I just got done my 6 a.m. workout. I don't really advertise this a whole lot in my coaching that I also am a trainer and I'm a huge fitness person. Um, I just wanted to do this video right after my workout while it's really fresh in my mind. And I have seen so many people that are making jokes about their weight. Now, I mean, if it's light jokes like, oh girl, like I don't care what I eat, haha. I mean, that kind of stuff, that's a little different, but I see people who are, and it's not ever a judgment from you, the body weight, it's concern. And this is one of the reasons I got into coaching, because I am a trainer and I do personal training sometimes, or I help people with fitness and things like that. But there's always a deep-rooted issue why you're putting on body weight in the first place. And when I see or I hear people that are like, oh, I'm at McDonald's again, haha, or like, oh, I can't stop eating, haha, or like, oh, all I wear is sweatpants, haha, like these kind of jokes, like fat people jokes. I hate that word, by the way. I never ever say the F word. But okay, when people say that, you know what I hear? I hear, haha, I'm gonna develop diabetes. And haha, like I'm obese. Haha, my children are likely gonna have weight issues because they're eating what I'm eating. Or haha, my kid's gonna have teeth problems or hair problems or brain fog problems. Those are all the things that I hear when I see people joke like that, because that's exactly what's going to happen. And that's not being like on my high horse about fitness and stuff like that. That's not what that is. But that is the reality of what you're joking about. That's exactly what's going to happen if you keep joking the way you're joking. Diabetes, heart disease, joint pain, which then gets passed, and weight problems, obesity, which then gets passed on to your children, because you likely learned that from your parents. Like if you had overweight parents, chances are you're going to be overweight, because it's a diet issue. Like it's an eating habit issue. I hate saying diet. I just mean like the way you eat, not that you should cut out all this food. But I just wanted to do a video about this because if you don't know me, I am hardcore about fitness and nutrition, because I know this effects of not having fitness in your life, exercise in your life. I know the effects of having a bad diet, and I don't care what your excuses are. Like, there is no excuse for like overindulging and then teaching your children to overindulge in their food. And I want to try and teach people nutrition so that it doesn't get passed on. Like, you likely have weight issues because your parents had weight issues. And fitness and nutrition wasn't as big of a thing back then as it is now, where you can access all kinds of things now. And I want and I hope that people will just learn about it. I don't like saying educate yourself because it sounds kind of rude, but learn about it. Learn about the fitness. Excuse me, learn about the nutrition for your children, because they eat what you eat. So if your child is overweight, and this honestly breaks my heart when I see a 5 or 10-year-old child that's extremely overweight, because they're eating what they're given. And I know I hear people all the time saying, you'll never know until you have kids or whatever, or you don't know how hard it is to feed your child. I know that if they don't know what candy is, they can't want it. If they don't know what pop, Lord, heaven help me if you're giving your child pop. If they don't know what it is, they can't wish for it. You see what I'm saying? Like, as a human, like as an adult as well, if someone says, do you want this chocolate bar or do you want this broccoli? Like, obviously, our brains are like, hell yeah, like the chocolate tastes way better. So it's the same thing with children. Like, the longer you kind of hold off pumping them full of sugar or French fries, and oh my God, the things, deep fried food. Like, obviously your child is going to scream bloody murder because they want sugar. They don't want vegetables. If you've now introduced them to sugar, if you've now introduced them to fried food, these foods are meant to be addicting. These foods are meant for demon sugar babies to come out. Why do you think cereal looks so appealing? Why do you think cereal boxes are on the same eye level as children are? They're not dumb. They know exactly what they're doing. And it's never an attack on anybody. It's never like, it's not a judgment or an opinion. It's science. Like, you cannot pump your child full of chemicals and full of processed foods and expect them to be healthy and expect them to thrive and be strong and not have weight issues, not have self-esteem issues, not wonder why all the other children are smaller than they are and they have, like rules on them that other children don't have. Children don't need to be adults to have self-esteem issues. Those can develop very early. And like, same with children who have teeth problems. Like, if they don't have teeth and all the other kids around them have teeth, like, they know that everybody around them in their class all have teeth and they don't. Like, that's a thing. Like, they know that. They're smart. We all know how smart these children are. And I understand it's easier to just be like, here's the lollipop, shut up. I mean, give them an orange, like give them strawberries, like give them anything else but fried food, candy, like all these things. Yeah, once in a while, sure. But when you're pumping your kid full of McDonald's 3 times a day and they're not really exercising, because I mean, technology is a huge thing now, that they'd rather sit inside and watch their show or whatever, just like us humans do. And, it's never a judgment or an attack, okay? Like, you don't have to feel bad or feel the parent guilt. You're teaching what you were taught, okay? That's all it is. You're teaching what you are taught, what you know. So if you need to learn more about nutrition or you need to learn more about fitness stuff to help them as well, to help yourself, then do that. That's all it is. Like, you just listen to a nutrition book, like on Audible or something, or like fitness and motivation podcasts. Those are amazing. I am still learning crazy amounts of fitness and nutrition, especially. And your weight isn't a joke. Your body is not a joke. So when people are making jokes like, I'm, overweight, or I'm chunky, or I'm whatever other terms people are using to describe themselves, that's not funny. That's not a joke. Okay? Stop making jokes about your image, about the way you look. Go take a look in the mirror, and better yet, strip off all your clothes and go look in the mirror and start looking deeper. Start looking at the real problem. Why are you eating what you're eating? Why don't you work out? Why don't you put exercise into your life? And stop with the jokes because you're deflecting, because you don't want to deal with what the actual problem is. Strip down and look in the mirror. That is the easiest way. Have an honest conversation with yourself. How did I get this far? And start thinking about what it's going to take to get back, to get your body back into health. It's not about the 6-pack. It's not about looking hot. I mean, listen, to some people, it's about looking hot naked. Okay, I mean, not going to lie, but that's like the least important part. It's about what happens on the inside. It's about what happens to your mind when you make the decision to be healthy. Make the decision to have exercise in your life, to make healthy food choices. It is hard. If it was easy, everybody would do it. If it was easy, 1 out of 4 people wouldn't be obese. Okay? And that's a reality. That is actually how bad it is. Because bad food is just convenient. That's all it is. I could whip into McDonald's for 2 seconds, get a dinner for whatever, and take off. I don't eat McDonald's, but I'm just saying, like, you can. So I know I'm a sweaty hot mess, like legit sweaty, but I just want to tell people, like, your body image is not a joke. Take yourself serious. Take your health, your children's health serious. Help teach your parents the things that you learn about nutrition. It's not an attack. It's helping you. It's helping you get to that level of taking care of yourself so that your children understand it's okay to take that time to be healthy. That lollipop and that bag of candy and that French fry are not serving your body. They are not serving your health at all. I mean, here and there when you're absolutely desperate, sure. But every day, like every other day, I mean, you gotta start making a better plan, right? And it is hard, but obesity is hard. Losing a limb to diabetes is hard. Heart attacks are hard. So choose your hard and figure out where you need to start learning. Start putting it into your life. And I am a huge, huge advocate for that because I know what it can do to your mind. Just be healthy all around. Your mind, your body will follow. Okay? So tag anybody that needs to hear the message this morning. Everybody have a good day and stay tuned for the next one. Bye.